history. How many pitchers have celebrated?
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. The lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in.
On lefty, he takes him the other way, hits the...
Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
Opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. A leap as he crashes into the wall, but somehow hangs on for... And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Miller is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Left. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very... Chris Miller will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Insurance here in the top of the ninth. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Chris Miller will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And this is in the air now out to left. Ortiz is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping.
One toward right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin Franzen comes off the bench and shoots a 3-run double into the gap in right.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Place in the National League in stolen bases. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Chris Miller will stand in. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Diaz will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
I think here, but there's that old baseball adage. Off walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And not in time. Chris Miller. A check of Castro, and now the pitch. This is bounced sharply and right through the opening on the right side. It's a base hit. And Chris Miller.
Miles an hour.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
To end the game! Unbelievable! Denard Span has done it again! He saves the night! What a play to end the game! Skidding on the grass, shy of the warning track, sliding on his back.
Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. Chris Miller will stand in, and you see... And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away for the second. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Well,
Chris Miller.
Guy's got a good live fastball.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
And those are the little things that start to pile up.
Castro leads off second, the pitch. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Chris Miller will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. To 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and
Chris Miller. That's hard hit back up the middle. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Carlos Gomez! Unbelievable catch! And the Brewers win!
Really tries to save it for Melanson.
There are few better places in America to spend an afternoon than this place right here. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in. And he swings under the changeup there and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Diaz is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy, hitting a home run in last night's contest. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chris Miller. The pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Yeah, come on, hit me right here.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Chris Miller.
Facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well,
Chris Miller. Now another 1-2. Opposite field to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders.
Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.
Line drive, base hit, there it is. 4,000 hits. Janssen.
Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand in.
that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. After being used as a pinch hitter last night. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And they're up after getting the night off yesterday. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Miller will get a shot here in a base.
He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they're not going to get him at the plate as 2 runs have scored and they take a 2-1 lead.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Half of the 4th. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Miller is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he is in there.
Ball to the left fielder. If he gets tagged out, this is a...
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. That's a home run.
Providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run.
We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
Still 2-2 to Alonso. High in the air and catchable. Blanco. It's a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
That'll be a 3-2 to Machado.